Pro Dad Pod, dude.
Pro Dad Pod.
Pro Dad Pod, dude. Get familiar, dude. Press play. Get familiar, dude, because it's gonna be good dad
Hype
stuff.
him up.
You know what I'm saying? Like dads doing dad stuff in the middle, like when we can.
Yes.
Now it's the time of the young lion. Moving forward, now ahead and beyond. Now it's time to take mine and make a bow to the King of Leon. Check.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro Dad. I am your host, Jose. This is my co-host, Jimmy. Let's do this. We are two dads trying to just give you a little bit of wisdom with a lot of laughs and just, overall just a fun time. Time. And so we're just going to kick it off with our normal routine, which is to do our little dad corner, our little dad stories. And not to mention, I just want to start off by saying your wife actually stated that we should be doing a Pro Dad story time. She commented on one of the episodes.
You know, she told me, she said that. I forgot about that. And I agree. I agree
as well. We're going to have to go back and forth, though, because, it can't just be me reading a book and it can't just be you reading a book. It has to be, like, back and forth. Like, you read one.
Well, I can read to you. You can read to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You read to me, Dragons Love Tacos. I'll read to you, Red Fish, Blue Fish.
Nice.
And we'll just fucking have a day.
Go from there. Yeah. We'll go back and forth.
Let's also remind them. Just saunter over to that like button right over there.
Right down below. You can see the little thing that I put in. I actually have a little animation down here that says where you can go, Pro Dad Pod, on all the platforms. And then on top of that, if you don't mind, just giving us, when we start doing a lot of this stuff, give us comments. Let us know what you guys want to talk about. Let us know what are you into.
What is social media? If you're not being social, guys.
Exactly.
All right?
Exactly. Why not use it for its greatest power? Actually talking to someone and connecting. So,
dig it.
Yeah. First story up. I'm gonna go first, man.
Please do.
Father's Day was incredible, man. It was this weekend. Gosh, I had very, very good time. My little guy, this is my very first one, so we just had a blast just staying home, enjoying the fruits of just like being me, just being lazy and just like, I'm going to take full advantage of Father's Day and just relax. Yep. We were in the pool. I didn't have to cook anything. I was just very minimal. It was mostly mom with a sprinkle of dad.
Yeah. You deserve it, kid. You deserve it.
Yeah, it just was really fun. It was really relaxed, and I just had a blast. What about you, man?
That's awesome. I'm proud, man. I'm happy for you. I remember my first Father's Day. I remember my first beer. No, yeah, man, I'm happy for you because I know those feelings and those emotions, and then it's just like, you know what? Let's just relax. Maybe next year, like you'll be just a little bit more all over the place, like we were.
Yeah.
Visited my mom, Grams, aka
Nice.
Grams, Presley's Grams. Yeah, man, we put her in the little baby pool. The last time we tried to do that, I guess it was too cold for her. She was not having it, and she was crying every time we put her ankles in there, let alone just putting her in there. So, yeah, she had a great time. We put on the swimsuit, took some pictures. I didn't get to record as much as I wanted to, so I can vlog, but I did get a hell of a lot of pictures, and along with the video that I did get, I'm going to do a little bit of like a picture book type deal with the,
Sweet.
My wife got me some kick-ass Presley socks.
Nice.
For those first-time listeners, Presley's my daughter. She's 18 months in. So today's Tuesday as we're recording. Well, it's Monday for you, Tuesday for me. Go
Tuesday
figure.
for you.
Shout out Phoenix. Shout out West Coast.
West Coast.
Nice and early for you. It's only, 1:15 basically here in the morning over here on the East Coast in the 610. So I'm dying slowly.
1
foot in the grave. No, yeah, man, it was great. Like, she got me some great Presley socks. Presley turns 18 months in a day. That's what I was trying to say on the
Yes.
23rd. 18 months. So basically a
Nice.
year and a half, and two is fast approaching.
Yes.
You know, she
Definitely
got my
not feeling that for you, man.
well, like I was telling you off camera, we watched a really good like love story movie, and it was like part of it was about his daughter, and like
Yeah.
she was going off to college and everything. It was just breaking my heart. But
Oh,
yeah, man, I got some really cool Presley socks, which are the coolest novelty socks I own, and I own a shit
nice.
ton.
Nice.
Pizza ones, hamburger ones, all types of stuff. Presley takes the cake. Um,
Nice.
she got me a really classy. This isn't it, but she got me a really classy Bulova watch, which I was telling you
Yeah,
about.
you showed me that.
Class, dude.
Dude,
Straight up.
it was
Tony
nice.
Soprano, Junior Soprano, fucking
Yo.
just wise guy watch. And then a really cool shirt combo.
Oh, nice.
Mine says "Daddy of a Princess," and Presley's says "Daughter of a King." And oh, dude, and the very first Pro Dad Pod, whatever we're gonna call it,
Yeah.
reading session, whatever
Story time.
story time. Sorry, I have to read the book that Caleb bought
Oh,
for
yeah.
me.
You were showing me that
It's
earlier.
really great. It's
You
really
have
great.
to. That's
I
the
think it's
first book.
called. Yeah, I think it's called "Why Every Dad Needs a Daughter" or
Yeah.
something like that.
Something like that.
And actually, I read it to her today for the first time, and
Nice.
I was bawling, dude.
No.
You know, it's super sweet. It's exactly how I feel about her, and yeah, man, I know you love your little guy, dude.
Daddy
I just,
daughter is different though.
dude, I
Daddy's
just can't even. There's no words, dude.
Daddy daughter's different, man.
That's my princess, bro.
Exactly. Hey man, I was just thinking about my Father's Day, and so most people would know from my Instagram that I recreated a photo that my dad and I did
Huge
with
pop, dude.
huge pop for
Pop.
everyone. For some reason, no one thinks that I look like my dad, or for some reason, like I don't know
I do.
why. Like absolutely, you've seen my dad. I'm like,
Uh
and
huh.
for some reason, like everyone really was like, "Dude, you look a lot like your dad." Well, like, of course I do. I'm like, I'm just like thinking to myself, well, like a lot of people are like really surprised that I look like my dad, but I'm just like, yeah, if you've seen us or hung out with us at the same time, you know, I am just 1/3 of my dad's energy. It's just like I'm just little him.
You're a little bit dialed down. Like
Yeah.
he's like,
He's a ball of energy. He's 3 times me. It's like I'm cool, calm, and collective compared to he's just like a ball of energy.
yeah, man.
And so yeah, we recreated a photo, one of my favorite photos of my dad and I, from when I was like really a baby, and he's just like shirtless in in his dad jeans. And I
In
asked
all
him,
his glory.
yeah, in all his glory, just lifting me up in bed. And I asked him about it like not too long ago. I think it was like last Father's Day because I was really interested in that photo. And I just remember it. And he was like, yeah, that was in our apartment. And I think my mom was telling me it was a couple of days or a couple months after my surgery because I had surgery on my kidneys as a baby. And so it was just really one of those like really favorite photos because I'm smiling and he's having a good time. And it's just like looks like a really nice moment between us. And so I was like, you know what? I want to recreate that and kind of keep that because it's my favorite photo. I just want to keep that like tradition or something like that,
You
and make
nailed
it
it.
something fun for him to do too, or
Yeah.
enjoy. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I really loved it, and I love the way it came out.
Yeah, you nailed it. And God willing, you know, you'll be blessed with a grandkid one day.
Yeah,
And he since he's a pops, he can recreate it.
yeah, absolutely. I'm just really, for me, it was one of those things that I was like, yeah, I want to do this. This is one of the things I really want to do for Father's Day. Is just really recreate this, and it's the one thing I was like asked for. It was like, let's do this.
That's awesome. That's very thoughtful, and that's good planning. You know,
Yeah, I think it would
I
be fun.
think,
Yeah, I thought it would be fun for everyone, including my own dad, who would like see it later and get it printed
yeah,
for him.
yeah, and think about, like I said, you know, I think Atlas will appreciate that one day, you know.
I hope so. I really do, because he's, I mean, again, it's like my first Father's Day with him. I got number one dad. I got the normal gear for the first number one.
I love it.
Coffee mug, hat, socks.
You got a hat?
I got a hat. I got a hat.
Oh, it's so badass, dude.
I got number one dad.
Shout out Britt.
She did wonderful this year, and I was just like, yeah, it was fantastic. It was just like laid back, fun, and not much to worry about. We just had a kick ass time.
We gotta get Joe a fanny pack.
Yo, Britt keeps talking about one of your photos where you're wearing a fanny pack. Oh, it's the yes.
This goes everywhere I go, dude. It's not just on me in pictures or like, because it started as like, oh, like all wrestlers. You see the old school rock pictures, the Zubaz pants with the thing. So like 10 years into my career, I feel like I'm such an old man already. Well, 10 plus years. And I'm like, you know what, dude? I've never rocked the fanny pack look. This has gone from like a wrestling rib to the most useful
essential
article
item.
The most essential item in my repertoire, bro. So
nice.
Gotta get on it, Britt. Gotta get on it.
Nice. I have one. We tried I tried to do it, and I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I got to try it again. But I keep forgetting why. I think I got it because I wanted to do more with the dog and do more of like getting the dog gear in there. And then the kid got born, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna need a bigger fanny pack. Like, dude, I would love to get back into it. And it's really right now, the only reason why I'm not using it, or the only reason why I'm not using it more, is because it is hot as balls lately. 100 in triple digits for the last couple of days. Triple digits.
I don't know how y'all do it.
Inside.
I don't know how y'all
Stay
do
inside,
it.
Man. Stay inside.
Inside. That's how we do it.
That's how we do it. Stay inside.
Tremendous. Tremendous.
What about so anything else happened that was fun over the weekend for you?
Just family time, man. We got to, we got some good pizzas, and my mom made me she knows I love pumpkin pie. And so that was one of the gifts from my mom. My mom got me some other novelty socks.
Yes.
And I needed like regular long socks for my wrestling boots.
Yeah.
So Kayla must have told her about that. So she got me regular. Like, it was such a dad day, dude. I got such a dad gift.
Yeah. Yo, but
Christmas in July.
Yeah, exactly. It's Christmas in July for us. I mean,
Christmas
honestly, it was like I was just like into the day. I wasn't even into like the gifts or anything. I was just like staring at him, realizing that I'm a dad for the last like 5 months, and I'm just like blown away by this little creature that's now starting to recognize me and his like mom, and like starting to say more things, starting to crawl now, and he's getting to that grabby phase, like he's grabbing stuff, and it's just like incredible. I can't imagine it any better.
I always look forward to you keeping me updated. What happened today? What happened this week?
Dude, I mean, it's the only, it keeps me sane calling you, because it's like you and I, this is the reason why even we started this podcast. It's like it's the available help, like, someone who gets it, and someone who can empathize and sympathize and just understand, like, man, today wasn't great, or man, today was super great, that kind of thing. And especially in the moment. Yeah, in the moment too. Like, there were a couple of times where it's like, geez, I just need a moment to talk to someone other than a child. Like, just straight
Makes
up.
all
like,
the sense.
And my wife's working, so I don't want to bother her. I want to talk to someone my own age, so I know someone who's stay at home with their little one, and I call you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy though. It's like, it's helpful. It really does. It's really helpful for us to kind of go back and forth with one another.
It's like the song says, brother, lean on me, brother.
Mm-hmm. Dude, absolutely. So anytime I get to just hang out with you and talk, it's just a lot of fun because we bring up random stuff. Like it's just really crazy what we talk about, like when we're just chilling, and it's
Oh
fun
yeah.
for us because we get to reminisce and like also bring up new stuff where we're just like, oh yeah, did you see this or did you see that? And oh, the other thing that popped in my head, because we're just chilling at home, we're watching movies. I'm watching
Uh-huh.
Luca. I've watched Luca like five
I was
times. I
just
don't.
gonna say,
I
you
watched
told me.
Luca. If for those parents who have Disney Plus, thank goodness for Luca this weekend. I watched
Oh,
this thing handful of times. Brit's cried handful of times. I've cried a couple of times just because it's a
unreal.
beautiful story and Pixar always does a killer job. I just was
I gotta
like,
check it out.
man, it is really great, and they do a really good job on the setting, like just the surroundings and just the culture of it too. It
Yeah.
really works well for the story, for the animation, and just all of it just works all the time really well.
Mwah. Back to the old country.
Mwah.
I love it.
Dude, some of the like I've been learning more like because they use Italian words, so I'm just like looking up these Italian words, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, that's what that means. So I'm just like Britt and I are having fun just looking up the Italian words that they use for the kids to use.
We gotta
and,
check it out. We've been slacking on it. I remember the very first episode we did. We did like a preview on it.
Yeah, we
And
talked
now
about
here
it.
we are almost 2 months later. This is episode 7.
Yep.
2 months later, it's finally out.
Yep.
I gotta check
Gotta
it
go.
out.
Gotta go do it. Gotta go do it. And it's trust me, you'll like it. Kayla will like it, and then the little one will like it as well.
She's hard to get to sit down for like in one place.
I know.
You know.
I know. And I'm like, I'm 100% sure, like, no parent is going to be, like, with anyone that's less than 2, like, I don't expect them to watch the whole thing. But it's like, that's why I watch it, like, 5 or 6 times. We're stopping and starting. Dad's
I
making
see,
sure you see it.
It's awesome. Dude.
Watch. Look at this part. Look at this part.
It's like I don't care. I just want the milk. I just want the milk.
Dad. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, today was one of those days where it's like, I'm just at his will. Like he is just you don't want to put me down, Daddy. Don't put me down, Daddy. I'm in your arms all day, Daddy.
Or else, Dad.
Or else you're getting the tears with the extra lung capacity that I've grown because I've grown inches over days. And you're getting the extra lung capacity. I'm going to fill these bad boys up, and I'm going to...
I don't know if he's anything like her, but man, like, even in the hospital, the nurses were like, damn, she's got some lungs on her. Like, screaming, dude. Screaming bloody murder.
He's surprisingly calm to everyone. He's so calm, and like you were saying, he's calm. It's the moments where he's crying, when he does cry, that like...
It's intense.
It's intense, but it's like... It just depends on the intensity, too, on his day. Like, he has a level... Like, I've seen him go, wah, and then I've seen him go, ooh, wah. Like he has levels to this cry.
Yep,
game.
for sure. I remember that. And you know what? Still to this day, she's the same way. It's, they're faking it at a certain level. Like they're just,
and I call them
just
crocodile
about,
tears.
them crocodile tears they turn on, and it's just because they want something.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Absolutely.
but when they're not feeling well, that's a different cry.
Yeah.
Or
something
what
like, so I want something, or I want bottle. I'm hungry. Need, like, I'm all sorts of different things.
Different
and it's just
cries. Like we have the cat, and I know you guys have 2 cats.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 3, and the black one, of course. Like I think we were talking about it. They're both like black cats. Everything people say about black cats is true, man. Like, not that they're bad luck and this and that or whatever, but like they're just a different type of cat. Like
they're a lone breed.
They really are lone wolves, and they don't. Thank God. I mean, because they all have their claws still. But sometimes, even if they hiss, like if she hisses, if she gets hissed at, she's not faking crying, dude. She's screaming, and she's very upset.
Yeah.
You know, that's a different cry.
Yeah. The one thing that gets me every time, because our bouncer is like in between the space where the black one likes to go in between that doorway. And so there's been a couple of times where little man's like staring right at him, and like his hands like are up, and like he's like blocking out. He's boxing out. And like he looks like he's about to like, you know, like full on at the at the like receiver cornerback, like just like straight up grab him, like and
I believe it.
Like, and I'm just worried one day he's going to do it, and the cat's gonna, nope, you're not doing it. And he's hissed at me, he's hissed at Britt, he's hissed pretty much at everything.
Mm-hmm. He'll get the baby, and it's scary because you just got to keep them away from their eyes. Mm-hmm. She's already had, unfortunately, like a scratch mark or two on her hands, and that's caused her to just go right through the roof. And it's impossible. Never feel bad.
They're curious kids,
and not just that, but there's going to be a time where you're not going to be able to have your eyes on them. You're getting a bottle, you're getting the diaper, the cat passes, he's rambunctious. Now he's 7 months, now he's 8 months, now he's 9 months, and he's fucking around. And then the next thing you know, you hear like a scurry across the floor, and it's like, and it's just game over, dude. Yep.
What happened?
Now I know it's really hot over there, but one thing that I know that works for us all the time, every time, no matter how upset she is, want to go outside, want to go bye-byes, want to go get some fresh air in your hairs. Yeah. Fresh airs in your hairs. And we go outside, we get some fresh airs in our hairs. Nice. She feels better.
Now, like with him, like I thought you were gonna go a different route, because it's like, it's hot out here.
Going somewhere.
No. I meant like you were gonna talk about like the heat here, and how certain people here leave their kids, unfortunately, in the car, or they, you know, just like, and it's not just kids, it's dogs, it's, you know, it's tough, and it's like, it's hard to hear sometimes, and it's just it's a tough thing. But it's like, I didn't mean to bring down the whole thing, but it's like that's where I thought you were going. I was like,
how are we gonna dig ourselves out of this hole that you've gotten us in now?
Sorry, but I will dig us out, because I will go a different route and just say like we'll switch it to the moms, because Britt's had her moments too. It's like she's hit his head, like his head's been hit, like he's, you know, things like that. And we had a scary one this weekend where he's hit his head, and it just was like, it sounded worse than it was. He's fine. And so it was like, I responded, like, I just responded in a panic. I was like, ooh. And he looked at me, he started tearing up because I responded in a panic. Exactly. And so he saw Dada, like, and he was like, no, what's going on? And so it was mostly my response to the whole thing. But that was just like, I felt for him every time he does fall or like hit himself. It's tough on the parents. I get it. You don't want anything bad happen.
Those first few months, that's how it's gonna be. 18 months later, you almost feel like, not that you don't care, but you feel guilty because she takes a tumble, and we're like, only because we have to be, you know what I mean? We're like, you're good, like you're good, and that's they exude that, they mirror that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And I'm like, he's gonna be like me. I was very much one of those kids that was like, curious and touching things that I'm not supposed to be, and like getting into things and just like getting into shenanigans because want to know
all the drawers. All the cabinets.
All the drawers, all the cabinets. I was the one that took apart things. I was that kid.
She rips, dude.
Oh.
Whatever her favorite books are, I know what her favorite books are because she rips them and she takes them with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's just like she wants to understand them, right? You were telling me? Like she wants to like get it.
Her favorite ones always have like the food on the page.
Huh.
So yeah, dude. So she'll be like, you know, if I leave her in her pen for like an hour, because she's at that stage now where I can do that, and I can work on stuff, I can play a game, whatever. And she's good. She's so independent. Half the time she's not even looking at the screen anyway. She's playing with all her toys or ripping up her books like she likes to do.
Yeah.
But I come in, you know, right around lunchtime or whatever. I come back in and she has the book that has the food on it. And I know you know this, Jose, but for the listeners out there, she can sign.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like got the book that says pasta. And she's like, yo. And I'm like, no worries, baby girl. Let's go get lunch.
Let's go get it.
You know, dude, this whole beginning segment, when like I forget stories, like every time I always tell myself, "Oh, I gotta tell that story. Oh, I gotta tell that story."
Yeah.
But she's mumbling sentences like. She says she says thank you. She says you're welcome. Like
nice.
She's climbing in and out of bed. She's you know, we have every cabinet locked with those magnetized locks.
You were showing me.
Now she's figured out how to get the drawers. So that's not okay because that's where the knives and the forks and shit are. Yep. But she legit opens the drawer and without hesitation, every single time, it's never something else. It's always the potato masher thing. And she'll put that out, and she's just like, and she runs around with it, starts banging on this shit, mashing her potatoes, I guess. I don't know what she's doing, but, you know, at this point, 18 months, like, we're about to get her own, like, big girl bed.
Nice.
And, yeah, man, because she sleeps in the bed with us, and, you know, like, she can fall asleep in the bed alone. You know, at first we weren't okay with it because it didn't only on one side does it have the rail.
Yeah.
Because on the other side we got to get in.
Yeah.
And so the other night it was just she just wouldn't stop crying, and Kaylee was like, "What are you doing?" And I left her in the bed. We put the screen on, and I said, "Just watch. We'll just watch." And she rolled around, and on a queen size bed she fell asleep all by herself.
Nice.
Yep. So you guys are in for a ride, and then all of a sudden it slows down, and you're like, "Dude, she's her little human,
self-sufficient."
Like, yeah, man. Yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah, man. I'm just like right now. I'm like at the stage where I'm like today was. I am tired. Come home. As soon as Britt got home, we like went back and forth, like who's gonna, you know, change him. And Britt did bath time, and you know we shared dinner together. That's another thing. He's starting to eat, so we're starting to feed him at the dinner table with us. So he's getting into like understanding how food works, how you know opening the mouth and chewing the mushiness, and it's just like it's the cutest thing in the world. He spits up half of it.
That first video you did.
Oh,
the little video you did, he was like, it's so cool. Like,
so excited. Man. It's so excited. He was just like, what is this? So we can officially say he's semi into sweet potatoes. He's still kind of on the fence. He's positive, but not always that positive towards them. And then avocados, loves them. Loves avocados. Nice. So that's what we've given him so far.
It's more practically like his name. So you gotta. He's gonna love them.
Yes,
dude. I wonder if sweet 100%. Potatoes are like. I wonder if sweet potatoes are like the universal baby go-to, because I mean she just hammered those down when she was little, dude. Those were the ones that we could always go to.
Yeah.
Turkey, she'd be like hit or miss on and be like, yo, you just love this, you know?
Yeah.
Or like the beef one or the chicken or whatever. Like, you just loved this yesterday. And be like, all right, go get the sweet potatoes. Down, dude. Down.
Dang. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm excited for him to like be super into something, like his eyes get all big and he's just like I'm waiting for that moment. He hasn't done it yet.
You see how she is. You see how she is with the chicken.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, forget about it. forget about it. She can literally practically say chicken. That's how much she loves it. She's like,
nice.
And she's like, have you seen her do this yet?
No.
Oh, dude, then tomorrow or whenever we're on during lunchtime.
Yeah.
I bring out that pouch and she's like, and I'm like, oh my God, you George Burns ass.
You conniving child of mine.
She's like, oh, I'm plotting on you right now.
It's like the day that you pass out and I'm awake.
Dad, I'm gonna fucking tie those shoestrings together, boy, and I'm gonna eat all this shit.
Dude, I'm waiting for the moment where she grabs your phone and like has your phone from you and just like is
every morning.
Like I'm gonna like FaceTime you or something like that, and she's gonna be like answer the phone. Like I'll be like,
oh my
where's
God.
your dad?
And she's all like,
yep, just super close. Like, where's your dad? Where's your dad?
And then she'll give you, since it's you, she's like,
cutest thing in the world. Cutest thing in the world.
She's like, I know you, Uncle Jose, but I'm gonna
give you the
like
I'm
his
gonna give you the
daddy's
eyeball.
promos right now.
I love it. I'd pop for it so hard too. I'd be like, yeah,
trouble, dude. She's trouble. She's a nut.
She's fantastic, dude. She's like
I
my
appreciate
favorite.
it, brother.
She's my
baby
absolute...
that's not named Atlas. And
yes,
Atlas
exactly.
is my favorite baby that's not named Presley. Without a doubt.
Oh man.
And I love that they both have very unique, strong, beautiful names.
Absolutely.
I think it says a lot about all four of us parents, you know. We're intellectual, we're creative.
Thought outside the box. I almost messed
That's
that
right.
up.
A little old school, you know what I mean? New school with the old school.
Exactly. Man, this has been fun. I love catching up with you.
Likewise, brother.
Dude, it's just fantastic to understand the inner workings of our family, of our parenthood, of our just all of it. And you know what? More to come. If you want more, you gotta subscribe and like the videos. Booyah! And
Doctor
before we go, Dr. Thugonomics over here is going to give us all of his social medias, and I'm going to do the same. But go ahead, Jimmy. Tell him where to find you.
Besides Pro Dad Pod, of course, co-host over here on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and Anchor. You got to always remind me about the Anchor.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I got you.
Besides Pro Dad Pod, you got your boy South Philly's Finest. I'm one half of the tag team. So you can get us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that good jazz. And
SPF Summer.
The summer of South Philly's Finest. They don't know about that yet.
Not yet.
They ain't ready for that, cuz. But yeah, the Gent JK on all your platforms. Come drop me a like. Just saunter over to that like button. Saunter over to that subscribe button. I don't need you to jab it. I don't need you to smash it. We don't want to sound like crazy people over here. Just one soft, little, sweet circular motion.
You'll feel good about it. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'll feel good about it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we'll all feel good about it. Ladies and gentlemen, you can find me at Jose Ace 602 on Instagram for my personals. You know, you want to just catch up with me personally. You seen what I'm into personally. You want to check up with my family personally. Go right ahead, Jose Ace 602. If you would like to join me on another official platform, which is my actual personal podcast that I call Finding Arizona Podcast, where we catch up with local entrepreneurs all around the valley and all around Arizona, you can go do so at findingarizonapodcast.com and under all social media, Finding Arizona Podcast. Thank you again for listening to us. Catch us on part 2 of this episode. We'll see you on part 2 after these commercial breaks. Peace.
I'm light years, call me eons. When the snare kick in, the beat is neon. Lights, yeah, I'm feeling magnificent. Care less what I'm up against. Yeah, you know I stay fresh like peppermint. Right.
She loves her. Daddy
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro Dad Pod episodes. Yes, we are coming back to you to react to some of our favorite things, our things that are in our lives, things that are coming up that are brand new. And I'm going to let Jimmy introduce this one because it's his pick of the day.
This one here on screen?
Yeah, not your pick of the day, but you're the one who brought this up, so I'm going to let you
True.
why we're
Yeah,
doing this.
I wouldn't quite explain it as my pick of the day. I was just scrolling on Twitter, at like 2 a.m. here on the East Coast, and trending as we speak is apparently this Jordan Peele knockoff. Some say it's like a bad SNL skit. Let's get into it, right? It's called Karen. Lovely
Karen. Let's find out.
Tell me about your new neighbors.
They're black. Do you mind keeping it down? If you don't comply, I'll tell the manager.
Somebody's taking home security serious.
Hi, I am Karen Drexler. I'm your neighbor. You need to be taking your trash cans off the curb right when the trash is picked up.
Is she nice?
Yeah, she's nice.
Wait a minute. We have a white entitled neighbor named Karen.
Karen, okay, enjoy yourself.
There she is, slaving away in the kitchen. Come across
Wow.
some very suspecting teenagers.
Suspecting?
Can you please hurry up? Please, they're very aggressive. Yep.
I left my wallet with my ID at home. Leave us alone. We didn't do anything.
How the heck did you end up moving to this neighborhood? Next thing you know, we have criminals. You take care of him, and I will take care of her.
Would you mind stepping out of the car?
My office has uncovered some disturbing information on her and her brother.
She doesn't like black people.
We have a search warrant.
Well, I'm black.
I know, she doesn't like you either.
I want to sell the house.
What'd I do? You can't tell me, huh?
We are living next door to
Oh.
a racist. You went in her house?
You wouldn't want your wife to know our little secret, right?
There's not standard police procedure back there.
What do we have here?
We got a hammer. Everything looks like nails.
You people are very angry.
Shut your mouth, boy.
Bad things happen to people that don't comply.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, that was bad.
That's putting it lightly. Wow, dude. All of the buzzwords. All of the buzzwords.
I mean, you basically gave away your whole season right there.
So it's a movie or is it a show?
It looks like a show.
It says movie.
It did? Where did
Yeah, it's a movie trailer.
Teaser, I guess. I mean,
Oh my God. Yeah, it's a film. BET original film. Try harder, dude.
yeah, better writing at least.
Try harder,
you
dude.
nailed it on the casting. You nailed it on the casting.
That lady was putrid.
That was tough to watch, guys.
That was very fucking tough. We should have saved that. Like,
Yeah, towards the end. We might cut that, but on top of that, let's transition into something a little bit more up our alley. Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen-
Up our alley. Well,
The
then.
Dark Knight Rises. Ugh.
This guy says, I don't get it. Can someone explain the context behind this pick? Choach, dude. Choach is the context. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zack Snyder on his Twitter account has posted this image, and under his tweet is canon? Not a question mark, just straight up canon. For those of you
So
who are wondering.
on June 17th at about 7 o'clock, I retweeted this. Only 16 minutes later did I see this, and I went, okay, Zack Snyder. Hell yeah, dude.
It's been controversial because the DC wants to take it down, wants him to take it down because it's not the thing that a superhero does. Like, it's, yeah.
I have you know, if Batman were real, A, that's why his mask is shaped that way. Okay. And B, Batman is getting more butts than ashtrays, bro. Come on now, dude. Be serious. Smashing cheeks, dude.
Even as Batman or as Bruce Wayne, you're telling me
Both.
that Bruce Wayne doesn't go down or even just like has women around him at all times. He's a billionaire playboy. He's literally the words describing him, playboy. Come on now.
Right. You show him as Bruce Wayne being a playboy, but you just don't want Batman to be doing this. Come on, guys. Batman is constantly whistling in the wheat fields, my friends. Okay? He's a bushman in the Kalahari, dude.
Hilarious. Hilarious. All right, guys.
South of the border, where the tuna fish play.
I wanted to show this to my good buddy Jimmy here because I've been getting into some obscure sports, and what's more obscure than Olympic trials? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Miss Shari Richardson. Now
Shikari.
Now, I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, just watch and enjoy this domination.
We're about to find out.
Straight middle lane.
Yep. Orange hair.
Look at the speed. Look at the speed.
Shikari.
Now,
wow.
She not only sweared on national television, but look at the nails. Just take a close look at the nails when you get a chance. 6-inch nails.
Woof.
She ran that time lead
6-inch nails.
The wind switched off.
She's bringing that street energy, bro. Street energy.
Yo,
she'll be winning during the regular.
She had some wild piercings too, like all over her face.
Yep.
To be the favorite.
Two nose piercings.
To spot the rest of America.
Both nostrils.
Hey, bro, this is what girls in America look like.
Yep. Get used to it. Running that 10-9 somewhere around there.
First. There's Tiana Daniels.
Ridiculous, dude.
Ridiculously fast. Dude, I love when the energy is just like, I'm number one. Love the energy. Good luck, Shikari. Good luck in the Olympics.
Yeah.
All right. Now something for Jimmy.
Hell yeah, dude. This we're just gonna have to stay silent on and just watch. Jose's never seen this. Turn it up.
Blow my mind. Okay. All right, guys. It's the prequel to The Sixth Sense. The fifth sense. The sense of smell. Imagine a super ripped, super smart scientist in a mesh tank top named Dr. Dolph Lundgren.
No, that's not his name. He's played by Dolph Lundgren, but that's not the character's name.
No, it could be the character's name.
No, that's a doctor played by Dolph Lundgren named Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah!
That's confusing, dude.
No,
That's
more confusing than making up an entirely new name for a person? That's gonna confuse people.
I'm taking over.
You are losing me.
Okay.
Imagine a super smart, ripped scientist played
by Dolph Lundgren, who, after a terrible accident in his lab, blows off his nose. After reconstructive surgery, he soon realizes that he smells something that stinks.
Oh.
This doctor smells crime.
Possibly also runs around like a hound. No, he doesn't run on a hound.
I just say, don't rule it out. It's possible.
I didn't agree to that. It's not in any of our notes.
He might run around like a hound.
What do you think?
Okay, all right, first things first, you guys got to type some of this shit out and get organized, for Christ's sakes.
Get your shit together. Come on. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Now, in terms of the story, clearly, it's brilliant. It's amazing.
Great idea.
And I like it a lot.
Brilliant idea.
But there is one critical element that's missing. It needs a sexual punch-up. We need to get a female lead character in there that Dolph can bang throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, I kind of hate women, though. Oh. I feel like they just slow action movies down, too.
Right. No, Maxie, you're dead wrong on that. You're dead wrong. See, one of the problems with Shyamalan's movies is that they lack a certain eroticism. What if we were to bring an incredibly hot but skeptical female lab partner into the mix? And then that way, whenever Dolph's not out busting heads because he smelled crime, he's back at the lab performing outrageous sexual experiments on her supple young body. Now, here's the twist, and there is a twist.
There's always a twist.
We show it.
You show it.
We show all of it. Because what's the one major thing missing from all action movies these days, guys? Full penetration. Guys, we're going to show full penetration, and we're going to show a lot of it. I mean, we're talking, graphic scenes of Dolph Lundgren really going to town on this hot young lab tech. From behind, 69, anal, vaginal, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, all the hits, all the big ones, all the good ones. And then he smells crime again. He's out busting heads. Then he's back to the lab for some more full penetration. He smells crime. Back to the lab, full penetration, crime, full penetration, crime, penetration. And this goes on and back and forth for 90 or so minutes until the movie just
90?
sort of ends.
Just sort of ends.
That is brilliant. That is the most brilliant movie I've ever heard in my life.
I think audiences are going to be very uncomfortable seeing Dolph Lundgren's naked penis going into this young girl that you're talking about.
Yeah, just to be clear, though, I don't care either way.
Well, it was worth it, because you got the chick thing out of it. So this is
30
good.
seconds, you did.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we should type this stuff up and then
give it
Frank
a
will be in
little
touch.
bit.
Okay.
We'll get another.
Okay.
a little
Definitely.
representation.
Okay, definitely.
Okay. Don't have to rep him.
Little draft.
All right. Let me just get all this stuff.
We're not ready.
Okay. We good?
Yep.
Okay. We good.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Charlie.
Okay, and we'll get to
Frank, I write better without him.
Beautiful. I love it. Just give it a little time, see? Just give it a little draft.
Crime, penetration. Now you know.
90 minutes back and forth until the movie just ends.
Sort of ends.
No rhyme, no reason. Just ends.
That's one of my favorite scenes. I love it.
Okay, now a little something for me. I am going to take you down the road of native humor, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's totally
love it.
When the cops are on the res and you're trying to be nosy. Trying to be slick.
His face.
Roof looks good.
Good roof.
Man, straight up. Grass looks green too. Totally that. You're dealing with these nosy people too? Dude, always, man. It becomes the busiest
So the guy in the
day.
center is a
room will be
cop.
super quiet.
And he
neighbors,
works on the res.
sewer
And
lids,
that's why he's there with
trash
them.
cans. They'd be like they're low crawling and looking in like snipers.
Totally
and
true.
we ask them, sir, can you give? Oh yeah. I was just feeding my dog. They don't even have a dog.
Natives.
Oh yeah, I'm just running. Yeah, they haven't ran since the pandemic. Pretending to sweep you.
Pretending to
crazy, man.
Taking a
What's happening to our
vacuum
next
outside.
video? The cops are coming.
Bro, is that the cops?
They're ready.
Shit, the cops.
It's going to be like the
ATV
old
red
west where
style,
you have
man.
a horse right there. Let's go. I mean, I got to give credit to the handling right here.
It's the jump,
Jumping
dude.
in.
It's that ninja jump. Yeah.
It's clean.
It's clean.
Hell yeah.
A
Fuck.
little bit later, it's like,
That was an action
TikTok
movie.
video made? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the cops.
I'm a Okay, and along with your experience, Elroy, I'm sure you have dealt with people coming up with excuses. I am curious to see if this would work.
Hi, officer. I'm so sorry for speeding.
What is your first name?
Frida.
And last name?
Go, ma'am.
You are free to go, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dang! Has it happened? Yes.
You gotta
I'm
try
free
it.
to go.
Free to go.
You're free to put your hand on the dashboard and not move.
Oh.
That's a pretty good line. I'll have to
That's a
remember
cop's
that.
line.
Okay, let's hop into our next video.
Hey! Do the siren. Do the siren, okay? Do the siren, all right?
I get some enthusiastic customers. Yeah, they're like that, man. Do you have
Dude,
NWA,
yeah,
man?
there are a lot of like natives that are like, do the siren.
Damn.
Just because they're like into the siren, and it's because they're drunk too half the time. Like it's like a drunken disorderly. There's one.
I love it.
There's one in
Play it really loud, man. Do people actually do that, or play? Or I help them out. They're gonna chill out. Play the cops theme song.
Do the siren. Do the siren, okay?
It scared me. I almost thought it was a suspect that I arrested, man. I'm like, dude, it's not.
Oh shit.
No. You almost recognized I was like, man, is that my unit? How did he get the TikTok in there?
Can you imagine if you like really did put something like, how did you get your phone that fast?
You'd be surprised. Some of these people.
I appreciate.
Yeah, I've seen my one buddy was arrested and took like photos of himself and sent me to like, I was like, dude, how are you doing this right now? And he had it in his back pocket and he was all like, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do a little something for both Jimmy and I. We're both fans of both Bo Burnham, both fans of both Bo Burnham. Try to say it 2 times fast. So we're gonna go to get that kick of energy.
Right, dude, he nailed it.
He nailed it. I love when he broke it down. Just like the little minuscule details, like the Bud Light turned to the screen.
I just watched this tonight. Like I was telling you, that's why we got inspired to do this clip. But
so good. It's so good. It's so freaking good.
So good.
And now we have one more, and it's literally the last song that he does on the special, and I freaking love it because it is everything that I enjoy about Kanye and rap music, and just it popped me so hard, and I listen to it every so often. I will put it back on because I just need to. I just need it just in my life because it makes me laugh, it makes me smile. I hope that you will enjoy this one. It's so good.
Let's go.
So good.
Goosebumps, bro.
Every time, because it is literally, we all know the Kanye, like this if we were like close our eyes, this is exactly what Kanye would have done at a concert on a random Tuesday.
100%. I think Bo Burnham is a genius, but I think it speaks to Kanye's genius because people look at it like he was ranting. Clearly, artists, people who are creators, they look at that and they're inspired. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
Incredible art.
Well,
incredible.
We are reaching the
That's
end
how you
here.
wrap it up.
That's how you wrap
That's
it
how
up.
you fucking wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and thank you for watching the Pro Dad Pod. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your co-host, Jose. We are going to be saying goodnight to all of you, but before we go, you can catch me at JoseA602 on my personal Instagram and at Finding Arizona Podcast for my absolute awesome personal podcast where we check in with entrepreneurs all around Arizona and the Valley. So join us at Finding Arizona Podcast. I give it up to my brother, my friend, Jimmy. Go ahead, take it away.
First and foremost, gotta go check out that Finding Arizona Podcast, guys.
Thank you.
They just put up a brand new blog. It's brilliant. It's hilarious. These two are great. If you're not watching them, you're missing out. All right. Come check out me. Of course, brother. Always genuine, right from the heart. All right. Just like Kayla says, she loves my little Scott Hall thing going on here. Hey yo, I love the Finding Arizona. I love the Finding Arizona podcast. All right, and that last vlog was my favorite. Besides when you guys were going through the baby stuff and doing the ultrasounds and stuff, But enough of you. It's about my plugs, brother. South Philly's finest, SPF Wise Guys on all of the good stuff, all the platforms. The Gent JK on all the platforms. You got to come holla at us at Pro Dad Pod, yo. You got to come holla at us. Just sprinkle a little bit of crack onto the subscribe button. Go ahead and saunter over to the like button.
All right. And we will catch you all on the next episode of the Pro Dad Pod.
Dad Pod.
Peace.
Moving forward, now ahead and beyond. Now it's time to take mine and make a bow to the King of Leon. Check.